Alright, y'all, this is I'm working on old Gibbs today. This is my 1976 Pontiac Trans Am Gibbs. I came up with the name for that because of my truck. I was trying to decide what the name. I'm like, you know what? My truck's named Ziva, so let me call this bad boy Gibbs. So this is what I'm working on today. You can see I got my Cooper Cobras on there with the snowflake rims. I painted them a steel metallic on these snowflake wheels. I forgot to bring the center caps with me. I gotta, next time I come over here, I'll bring the center caps. But yeah, these are 225 70/15 tires. 225 70/15 tires all the way around on Gibbs. But today I'm out here playing with it. My goal is to try to get all the locks changed. The trunk, this is the trunk. It was missing the lock. You know, people that aren't familiar with, the trunk lock goes right there, and it was missing it. And but this is the inside of the trunk. I don't, this is all surface rust right here. I don't know. I gotta get a wire wheel in, but I've poked around on it and it seems pretty solid. So, I mean, I don't know. I gotta get all that cleaned up and knocked off, but that's the inside of the trunk. But I gotta get busy and put the lock in here. I'm gonna do this one first since it was missing. Then I'm gonna do the glove box lock. And I'm gonna see about these doors. They're pretty tight in there, but over here's the lock set that I bought. So you can see right here, this is the lock that goes in the trunk. This dealy dad right here slides into here, and I'll show you that in a minute. And those are the clips that hold it on. Those are the two locks that go on the doors, and then that's the glove box deal there. But I'll pause it right here. I'm gonna put this dealy dad in there, then I'm gonna put it over in the car and try to get one of these clips on there. But I'll show you what it looks like when that little silver rod that helps, that's what turns it to unlock the trunk. But hang on. As you can see right there, that's how it goes in there. You slide this thing in there, and then the other end, the L-shaped end, pops up through this gap there. And then it has these, they all have these little rubber washers that you slide on there. All of them except for the glove box, but they have little rubber washers you slide in there, and they're slotted, and you just line them up with the slots and slide that rubber washer on there. Just to help keep the water out, I imagine. But let me try to get this daggone thing in there and see if I can get a working trunk that I can use. The set came with keys, obviously. Get this thing put in there, see if I can get it in there, see if I can get it working, and I'll bring you back when I get this thing in there and see if it works. So hang on.